Hi and Assalamualaikum. This is Group 3 from Section 8, Geotechnic 2. We present our project entitled Landfill Improvement by using Geonet and Geotextile. Geosynthetics are extensively employed in solid waste landfill to protect surface and groundwater because of their versatility, superior hydraulic qualities, ease of installation, and cost saving. Each geosynthetic type performs a distinct function and can be found in various land use applications, including non-woven and woven geotextile, geobrain, geocells, and geosynthetic clay liners, as well as geonet and geocomposite. Separation, drainage, filtration, hydraulic barrier, gas barrier, and protection are all possible use for a geosynthetic system in land improvement. There are more commonly used geosynthetic material in landfill applications such as GCL, Geopod, and Geotextile than others such as Geonet, Geocomposite, and Geogrid. Throughout this paper, we will be defining and elaborating on 3 primary goals. Firstly, to find out how landfill management affects the use of geosynthetics. Second, to carry out research into the characteristics of Geonet and Geotextile. And third is to analyze the suitable Geonet and Geotextile approach for landfill management. This paper analyzed landfill issues. Mine voids, quarries, and borrow pits were often used as landfills. Landfills are unpleasant and detrimental for wildlife, nature, the environment, and global warming. Landfill cause pollution and other concerns. Thus, leachate levels must be controlled to meet environmental standards. This requires removing excess leachate. As long as rainfall exceeds evaporation, landfill leachate tends to rise.
My name is Aina Irdina Binti Marusni, TF200155, so I'm going to explain for case study in Geonet. So Geonet is a type of geosynthetic material made out of 2 coarse and parallel fiber strings that are intersects at a fixed angle. They are made using the extraction method and are partially melted together. When geogrids are used, the grid aperture size, rib cross-section, thickness and shape, longitudinal rib extensibility, transversal rib flexibility, shear stiffness, in node strength are all important. So Geonet are widely used in drainage because it is easily to find and it is low in cost. So Geonet is also used to protect the geomembrane from outside influence. For example, there has been one road in Malaysia which is located in Kuala Lumpur using geotextile as the main method of improving soil strength, since the road that chaining from 350 meter to 950 meter, which indicates 600 meter, were used as landfill before, so there has many leachate and the soil are low in strength. So they need to use another method in order to improve the soil strength. Okay, so there's 2 features which is important in Geonet, which are physical features and mechanical features. For physical features, it's very important to look into intensity, unit wing, strip dimension, the interstrip angle, the size and shape of the conveyances. And for mechanical features, it is very important to look into the tensile strength, compressive strength, the cutting force strength, and lastly, the flow rate.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Shahin Liman binti Muhammad Ansar and my metric number is DF2088. And this is for the geotextile for case study. Geotextile is widely utilized in modern civil engineering, which is known as a synthetic material used for dirt, soil, earth, or rock in geotechnical engineering related, where it will enhance the soil's capacity to segregate and filtrate, reinforce, insulate, and drainage. There are 2 types of geotextile, which is known as woven geotextile and non-woven geotextile. So for the woven geotextile, it has a cloth-like fabric, which is from a uniform and regular interweaving of yarns or threads in 2 directions, which shows that this type of geotextile has a regular visible construction pattern as well as distinct and measurable openings. Next, for the non-woven geotextile, it has a fat-like fabric that do not have any visible pattern. The non-woven geotextiles are formed by placing threads in a mat randomly bounded by needle punching, heat bonding, or resin bonding. So this is the basic materials focused on synthetic fiber, which is polypropylene, polyethylene terephthalate, and polyethylene. And as we can see from the slide, it shows a detailed image of the material of the synthetic fiber. For polypropylene, it has a low-cost material of polymer and it has adequate tensile characteristic. And for the polyethylene terephthalate, has a great tensile qualities and strong creep resistance, also can utilize in high temperature. And for the last material is polyethylene. It has a substance with low density and resistant to steam.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Rabiatul Adira binti Nazri. My number matric DF20070. I would like to present the application of geosynthetic for the landfill improvement by the Geonet and Geotextile. Geosynthetic with the high tensile stress combined with the soils and high compressive strength are very useful for ground improvement for landfills, especially for our project. At the landfill, there was a high value of inappropriate material. When waste is mixed with the soil, it will create settlement because of the moisture content in the soil from the leachate that affects the soil strength. This figure shows the soil reinforcement design as a reference for a contractor at the site. A few in civil engineering field applications where geotextile and associated materials are used. Landfill applications of geotextile that we use are separation, filtration, drainage, reinforcing, and sealing. First is separation, where material of geotextile was to develop to prevent the intermixing of two neighboring soils. It will isolate fine subgrade soil from the best cost aggregate. As the figure shows, the left condition is where no geotextile, and for the right condition, the geotextile is in between subgrade at lower and best cost at upper. Second is filtration, where the geotextiles can be woven or non-woven to allow the water to get through dirty particles are retained. This operation will apply to the lower drainage layer and upper drainage layer. 3 is drainage, which is the ability of a thick non-woven geotextile with a three-dimensional structure to allow water to flow through the geotextile's plane. The transmissivity will apply under the same condition as the filtration. 4 is reinforcement, which is geosynthetic enables the construction of the weak soils. From the figure show, this material will apply in between compacted fine aggregate and compacted coarse aggregate. Reinforcing steel is used to reinforce concrete since it is weak in tension. 5 is sealing, which is non-woven geotextile, provides this function when impregnated asphalt with the polymeric mixtures, which is the figure shows geotextile as a liquid barrier such as paved road repair for the application.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day to everyone. My name is Muhammad Ilham Hilmi bin Muhammad Azmi and my matrix number is DF2043, and I'm going to talk about the application of Geonet, which is we can call it also as a geogrid. So basically a geogrid or a geonet is a geosynthetic material with structure similar to that of a geogrid and consisting of integrally connected parallel set of reeds overlaying similar set at different angle for in-plane drainage of liquid or gases, and the stabilization of a base course atop of ground is one of the most often used application, and the previous research has determined that the reinforcing soil is a effective and reliable way for enhancing and treating soil quality. And also, the geogrid were found to increase soil performance through 4 mechanisms. Number 1 is prevention of local soil shearing. Number 2, improve load distribution through the soil. Number 3, decrease or reorientation of shear stress in the soil. And the last one is tension membrane effect. So that's all for my part. Thank you.
In conclusion, these geosynthetic materials has a unique set of capabilities and can be found deployed in diverse range of contexts related to land use. Seepage systems often make use of geotechnical nets in order to facilitate the flow of water into wasteland. In addition, Geonet can be used to protect geomembranes from the effect of the internal or external forces. The two headers are constructed using ribs as the primary material. The two headers are constructed when compared to the thickness of the geogrid. The geotextile has a significantly greater thickness. The primary purpose is to maintain the crossover pieces in their established position. The geogrid's innate physical and mechanical characteristics are laid out for inspection here. That's all from us. Thank you.